Sorry if you heard that and that was atrocious. I didn't realize how thirsty I was until the camera started. I knew I had to start speaking. So that's on me. On Tuesday, we bedazzled her body white and left off on this side. So I believe we will also be starting from this side. What I wanted to do before getting too into it was test out some bedazzles on her cutie mark to make sure that the spacing was going to be okay and hunky-dory.
We get a lot of ideas.
Sorry, that's a Denny's ad. I'm not gonna be playing a Denny's ad here against our wills. Sorry you're hearing that, but let me just get the stuff. Let's see. I had an idea in my mind, right? Where the middle would be a bigger jewel and the top and bottom would be a smaller jewel. I do want to test out if that is a possibility. This might be the closest color, right? And honestly, these gemstones are pretty big, and there is a possibility that the Hercule mark might be reduced down to 1 gem each, which isn't ideal. Oh, you know what? If you are willing to be patient, I think I have some gems that are that shape. I do need a moment to collect that. So if you are willing to be patient with me, I'll come back, and because I forgot all about those gems that are that shape, and I hope that I can find them. But yeah, they're diamond-ish shape, but if I don't find them, right, they would look something like that, which isn't bad. It isn't bad, but a more canonic shape would be pretty cool, I think. Hi Kennedy. Hi Joy. How are you? Ooh. Okay. Oof. Like that. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. Give me one moment and I will be right back. Look at Rarity. Watch her. Make sure she doesn't go anywhere. I've returned and did not find what I was looking for. But yeah, thank you for watching Rarity. You guys took great care of her. Hi. Are we bedazzling Rarity? Yes, we are bedazzling Rarity. Long no chit chat. I know, I've been gone for 6 months. My first semester of college. How have you been? Oh my god, congratulations. I have been doing the best I can. I won't lie, things are a little rough and iffy right now. But, you know, when things get hard, we sparkle. That's not a saying, and I just made that up. What I didn't find what I wanted to find, but I did find these like diamond shaped gems, which might be too big for this figure, but I guess I could try it. Yeah, I think it is gonna be too big, just like from holding it in the tweezers. Oof, come on. Okay. See, like, yeah, in the, where'd it go? It like pinched out. Oh, it went all the way in here. Huh? Nope. Yeah. I don't think I like this look anyway. Like, it's the perfect shape, but it's not the right color. And also, I'm sure you're doing your best. Oh, thank you. And thanks for the hug emojis too. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about how I feel about that, like, chrome look on there. Because it's just not jeweled out. It is cute though. Maybe if I was going for something different, like chrome rarity, but I'm not going for chrome rarity, am I? Oof. And then that's just too small. Okay. I'm just trying to get a game plan together. I will start bedazzling very shortly. I'm just like trying to figure out how to go about this cutie mark and these small details. But yeah, let's get the glue out. You're welcome. You're the first person I've seen bedazzle My Little Ponies. I used to have some as a child. Yeah, I yeah, I'm bedazzling her for, I'm making her into a bag charm. As you'll see here, there's a hole in her ear, so that she can eventually clip onto something and hang on, you know. So now it's time to start bedazzling. And on Tuesday, actually, I went live and started the bedazzle process. Ooh. I'm making her into a bag charm specifically for a cosplay of Rarity. So it's just like a small detail of a bigger costume. Come on. Oof. This gem is being stubborn. The glue is gonna dry by the time I get to you, girl. Oof. That took forever. That'll be cool. Back charms aren't always look cool. I know, but, and I'm more of like a, I love silver jewelry and accessories and stuff, and every time I try to look for a bag charm, it's always in gold. I don't know, I can never find something I like in silver. So the best thing to do when you can't find what you like, you make it. And I feel like outside of the cosplay, this is loud, outside of the cosplay, I would enjoy a rarity back charm, because I love her. She's like, I like her color scheme a lot. I think out of all of the main 6, she has my favorite color scheme. So, oof. These white gems are being ultra stubborn today. It's okay. It's okay. Got some glue on that one. That's interesting. I'm usually a silver girly too. If I ever have, good, I can't be too yellow. Yeah, yeah. Even though I like yellow on other things. I think my old back charm was gold. It was black fairy tail. That's cute. I like those little fluffy tails too. I want to find one that has a silver little charm. And the glue doesn't want to come out today. Ugh. Oof. Come on. Wow. 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 Ugh. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Like, I need to get it to a place that it's decently tacky so I can like stick it, but I also need it to be able to unstick. It was, I don't know what I did with it. I had that one years ago. I'm sure there's some silver ones out there, but you're right, DIY is a good option. I believe that I have this like superpower as a queer person, that I can do anything. Because I just know a lot of queer people that can DIY anything if they really want to, you know. I taught myself how to give myself like box braids and stuff. Like, especially because there's like a YouTube tutorial for just about anything. I feel like if I watch a couple tutorials and like if I follow along pretty well, I can do just about anything. So DIY is, oh my god, stop it. DIY is a necessary tool. And it just comes from having way too much confidence as a queer person. Oh my gosh. Oof. Oh my god, why is it doing that? That's freaky. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, thank you for the like. Watch it sparkle. That's great though. I can't braid to save my life. I give you props. I keep forgetting YouTube got tutorials. I should find some skills and hobbies to try. Yeah, I have like a whole playlist of like creative things that I've been wanting to try. Have I looked at that playlist in a long time? No. Have I added to that playlist in a long time? Also no. But it's there, you know? Whenever I need it. Also like I also like to see, like, when I go shopping at, let's just say like the mall, for instance, I go shopping at the mall just to find out what I'm kind of looking for in thrift stores. And if I can't find it in the thrift store, then I'll go back to the mall. Also, thank you for the like. I will do the globe shake in just a second. I don't want this glue to dry out on me, so. And speaking of like thrifting and stuff, I actually found this rarity at a antique mall. I don't think I was looking specifically for her. I think I was just browsing in general. But I saw her and she was reasonably priced because actually a lot of the ponies from this generation, I can't remember if it's 3 or 4, honestly, for this My Little Pony generation. But a lot of the pony figures and toys from that generation were priced pretty high, but I found her for $8.99. So I was like, okay, I'll get her. And then started thinking about what to do with her as I saw her. And I was like, yeah, she's gonna become a back charm. I didn't think about making a rarity bag charm for this cosplay until, until I saw it, and I was like, oh, wait a second. So, yeah, I hope she comes out super cute. Let me get the front of her. I miss the malls. We had one close to where I live, but they tore it down. Thankfully, we have other places to shop from. Yeah, the malls are dying, unfortunately. Did I do that globe shake? I cannot remember. I'll shake it now. Nice. Sorry, I was like, what's going on with her? Okay. like a thing. Ah! Okay. Honestly, I think in bedazzle kits like this, they should come with 2 squares of black and white. Commonly used colors. Ooh! Where'd it go? Thank God for Rainbow and City Trends. It's definitely the online shopping taking over, although that's nice too. Just don't trust buying clothes online. Neither do I. I haven't bought clothes online in a really long time. I think I only do it out of desperation. Like if I've checked at least like 2 thrift stores and I need something by like a deadline, then yeah, I'll buy it online. Or like discount stores and stuff. If they don't have it, then shoot, man. We're at the cutie mark. We're at the cutie mark. I think these jewels are so big, they won't even fit in between, you know? This is one of those small details that I was dreading. It'd be easier if she was like a bigger figure, you know? Okay. So far, so good. Thank you. Honestly, kind of like. Girl, did you hear that they're bringing Camp Rock and Cheetah Girls back? Yeah, the Camp Rock 3, I'm pretty sure it's already out. I have not watched it yet. I'm just testing these out. There's no glue down, but I want to see if that would look okay. And I can't get a full read on it until I put all of them down.
Wait, no selling fees on Vinted? Yep, sell what you don't use. From fashion, books, toys, and more. Just download the app and snap your items. List them across loads of different categories and sell with
No,
no
that's
fees.
ugly. Alright.
Don't use it? Sell it.
That's a no. That's why we test things out before we glue it down. Ooh, but it latched onto some glue anyway. Oh damn, I thought it would be Friday for some reason. Me neither. I've been debating on it, but I support Demi Lovato. At least Raven is back in the Cheetah Girls. Yes, I agree. And she had a big role in like casting. Honestly, I trust her judgment, you know. Um 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 uh, do you have a favorite Cheetah Girl? Girl is Galleria. Same here. Both Raven and Demi were my idols growing up. I'm glad they're still doing their thing. Yeah, I found, well, I guess it found me. It was on TikTok. I found a video of Demi Lovato at the end of filming for Camp Rock. Had like made a song for the cast and performed it for the cast, and they were like, we'll never be too cool for Camp Rock 3, which I thought was really cute. But yeah, Raven slash Galleria, she was my idol too. Every time me and the girls at recess would play Cheetah Girls, I would like fight for Galleria. Now, in everybody else's defense, nobody wanted to be her, and I was like, why? She's obviously the best one. But I guess, I don't know, people just didn't have the same taste as me. So I got to be Galleria every time. I just liked it because growing up, I mean, I still do kind of play, but I play keyboard slash piano, and you know, Raven was, you know, a black girl that played a piano player and songwriter. I wrote songs too, so I just really, okay, that's not going there. I just really resonated with Galleria. Also, not like, I'm not gonna call her a control freak, I'm gonna find the words. She was very serious, you know, about her passions, and I was the same way. Still the same way. Maybe a little too much so. I mean, I have been called bossy. What? That's crazy, lol. Yeah, so Galleria, yeah, she meant a lot to me, you know, growing up. even I did like a group costume for Halloween like 5 years ago, and it was the Cheetah Girls, and I was Galleria. Honestly, I would not have done it if I wasn't Galleria, if I'm being honest, which sounds petty of me, but I do not care. Like, no one else deserves to be Galleria. But oof, oof, oof. Come on. Okay. Just. First and second soundtrack still got me in a chokehold to this day. Same. Specifically the second one, though. I think I enjoy the second one more. Okay, I'll be honest. Cheetah Girls, as oh my god, this is gonna get me canceled, but as a person of color, Cheetah Girls is not my favorite musical trilogy from Disney Channel. And okay, her cue mark kind of got lost. Maybe I should have used the darker blue. Let's see if I can. Ooh, okay, the glue is still tacky. Okay, I'm gonna use. Bless me. I'm gonna use the darker blue. Sorry. So it shows up a little bit more. Yeah. Ooh, okay, that's better. Yeah. Awesome. I'm glad the glue hadn't dried yet. I was able to change it. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. But the reason why Cheetah Girls, is it because of the third movie and Raven not being there? Partly, yes. I feel like that really left a bad taste in my mouth growing up. But also because the plot of those movies are so frustrating. I hate how they treat Galleria in both of those movies. The two movies that she's in, she doesn't get the appreciation that she deserves, and it really upsets me. But the music is really, really good, so I find myself going back to the music more than I do the movie, if you know what I mean. Cause like No one could ever make me hate Galleria. No one could ever make me hate Galleria. Even in the first movie when she was being a little outrageous, like, I understood her. How was, like, how is she supposed to know that Dorinda's struggling if Dorinda didn't tell her specifically? Because this is a headcanon, I headcanon that, you know, Galleria is not out here assuming things about people, right? She's going to believe what you show and tell her, right? So if you tell her, like, hey, I'm, like, struggling financially, I can't afford these outfits, she's like, oh, okay, girl, you should have said that. Like, my family's well off, clearly. Chanel's family's well off. Mama Cheetah's like, we got you, right? But as far as I remember, because I haven't watched the movie in a while, as far as I remember, she wasn't upfront about that, and everybody got mad at her. She was like, oh, okay, now everybody's mad at me. I'm like, I'm confused, everybody's mad at me. But maybe that's because I'm also bossy when it comes to creative endeavors like that. I think that's why I never collaborated with anyone musically, because, as Beyonce said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my ish. Some folks don't ask for things because it feels like charity. Yes, that is true. That is true. That is true. For the most part, her entire body's done. I said that I was going to do the inside later, but I do want to touch on the front of her legs. And get some more coverage there. Oof. Okay. Ooh. 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 No. Oh my gosh. This has happened way too many times. Sorry if you can't see that well. I'm breaking my neck trying to see what's going on under here. I'm like, can I get you at a better angle, girl? It's a little better. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to make a thumbnail for Tuesday's live, and then, damn, you loud. I was trying to make a thumbnail for Tuesday's live, and I was like, dang, Rarity was like upside down for most of the stream. I'm like, yeah, girl, probably because that was the most convenient way to place her, to place a lot of these gems. I'm trying to remember besides her who else was my favorite. Maybe it was also Chanel or Dorinda. I can't remember. It was It was never Aqua. I'm kidding. But I also like Chanel. My voice is all gravelly and effed up, and I don't know why, but when homegirl said, let me pause this. No matter where we come from, we can be ourselves and still be one. Yeah. When she did that, I was like, okay, girl, you got it. You got it. No. But I did remember wanting that BU DVD. I remember when Cheetah Girls was briefly like a real group outside of the movie. They were like touring and stuff. They sang the national anthem at basketball games and stuff. Like they were real. Without Raven though, and that's what didn't hit right. Yes, vocals. Just saw the clip earlier. Yes. Oh, okay. We are getting places. Her entire body is done, and now her face is left. I'm wondering if I even want to start her face right now, or if I want to call it a night, because I'm honestly very tired, and I kind of want to call it a night. But I wish they had Raven on the Christmas album and the third one. I forgot / didn't know that Cheetah Girls had a Christmas album. But I do remember that one song, like Shake Your Tail Feather they made for Chicken Little, and I don't think Raven was on that either. Like, Raven was a vocal staple in that group. Without Raven, it's Chanel and the girls, right? So Adrienne actually didn't like how her hair was. You know, I believe that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that song. Yeah. I only remember it because it was on a Radio Disney party CD. Now, I played the hell out of that party CD. It had Pumping Up the Party Now by Hannah Montana, and We're All in This Together from High School Musical, and Wake Up on a Saturday Night by Hilary Duff. And a lot of those songs, they just really spoke to me. I love them. It's half of 3LW with the other member. Yes, correct. That's true. Wake up on a Saturday. Like, when it comes to Hilary Duff, everybody says, with love, like, that's the Hilary Duff song. Or, like, What Dreams Are Made Of from Lisa McGuire. I'm like, no, girl. What about Wake Up? What do y'all know about Wake Up? It was in one of my favorite video games growing up, actually. And when you could pick the songs, I would always pick Wake Up or Baby Come Back by Vanessa Hudgens. Another day, I try to play another game, but my heart can't take it. I try to find another boy, but otherwise, I can't face it. I don't miss it so much. Try to stop this foolish pride. Oh, baby, please give us one more try. You know. Yes, justice for Vanessa. They did her dirty. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Also, speaking of like Vanessa Hudgens, Zac Efron, right? Hold on. Should I switch this camera? Hi. I have some tea to spill. So what's resurfacing right now is Zac Efron and homegirl from Hairspray. Okay? Homegirl from Hairspray. Forgot her name. Nikki Blonsky? Yes. Nikki Blonsky from the hit movie Hairspray, right? And people are like, oh my god, like, she was so crazy about Zac Efron. Like, she was so obsessed. Like, that was so weird. I'm just like, sure. Whatever. What did Zac Efron do to make her act like that? Because I refuse to believe that she was being delusional and it was all one-sided. Like, I refuse to believe that. Oh, yeah. I refuse to believe that. Like, and people on TikTok are saying this too. Like, it's not just me, right? It's not just me. Nikki Blonsky was obsessed and weird towards Zac Efron because they were being obsessed and weird with each other behind the scenes. That's my theory. My theory is that they were hunching. And my theory is that they had like a really toxic situationship behind Vanessa Hudgens' back. And so that's why Nikki Blonsky went on Wendy Williams and was like, I know I sound ridiculous. I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like, look at the footage. Like, look at the footage. There's no way that you can convince me, right, that that was completely one-sided. Like, behind every crazy looking woman is a crazier man, you know? This is my first time hearing. I'm sorry that I am your source because I'm not a reliable narrator. But that's the reason why Nikki Blonsky went on Wendy Williams' show and said, I think maybe the question was, don't quote me, go find it. The question was like, oh, like, are you saying that Zac doesn't really love Vanessa? And Nikki she shrugged. She's like, yeah, no, I love him real well. No, I know him real well. I love him real well too. And Wendy was like, you a mess, girl, you know, because Wendy Williams was also messy. Good grief. So yeah, that's that's the internet tea that I've been sipping recently because it's just so interesting. Like, you can't convince me. No. No. Behind every crazy looking woman is a crazier man. And on that note, I will leave the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining Kenn's Crafts. I should be going live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And you know the drill. You like the live, shake the globe, because I know, you know, we all know, we want to see it sparkle, you know? So yeah, have a great, safe weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Always love the lives. Thank you. Good night.